Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Choda, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about the expansion of the $400 a week booster. It's the Lost Wages Assistance Program. In the previous video I reported that 5 states were approved and some were in process and some were actually going through the paperwork and some were just pending approval. In this video I'm going to give you some latest updates because this is a rapidly evolving situation. I think the best way you can get updates is by not only watching this video but by looking at comments below, because our community is helping each other get updated and stay updated, and I really appreciate that, because all of you commenting below and saying, hey, I got the $400 or the $300, or it's not approved in my state, or it's pending in my state, that is real-time information and that's very valuable. So I appreciate the entire Ignition Time community participating to make sure none of us stay in the dark. Now here's a brand new article on your screen from the Wall Street Journal that says several states commit to extra jobless benefit of $300 a week offered by the president. The Labor Department estimates that states will take 3 weeks on average to deliver payments supplied by the federal government. Now, several states have actually started receiving federal approval to provide this extra $300 a week. Specifically, the following states: Arizona, Iowa, Louisiana, New Mexico, Colorado, Missouri, and Utah were the first states to receive approval for the FEMA funds. And essentially this money comes from FEMA through the disaster relief program. And then from there, from the disaster relief fund, the money goes to the states and then it goes to individuals on unemployment. So these states have already got these funds so that they can send out the enhanced unemployment benefits. According to statements on FEMA's website this weekend, and a statement from the U.S. Labor Secretary Eugene Scalia. Now, keep in mind, President Trump signed the executive order setting up this Lost Wages Assistance Program, setting up the DRF fund, the Disaster Relief Fund, and the CRF fund, which basically is all federal money flowing through the states to help people on unemployment. So basically, states can choose whether to participate, and they must apply to FEMA by September 10th if they want the money. Now, on your screen right now, you'll see a chart that shows you the initial unemployment claims over the past several weeks, and you can see there was a surge in unemployment, and now that surge is tapering off. But still, there are millions and millions of individuals on unemployment. So this is what Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin said in a recent interview on CNBC. He said, I would expect that most of the states qualify, so I hope we see the majority of states. He means that he hopes a majority of states participate, ask for this grant money, and then distribute it to their citizens. So this is where things stand right now. Now, I just want to be clear, among the states that have received federal approval to send out the extra $300, some said that they were unsure when they would be able to start delivering the money. So just because your state got the funds from the federal government and they got it quickly, that doesn't mean the state will just turn around and give you the money the next day. Officials in Utah and New Mexico have said it would take a few weeks before they would be ready to start issuing the $300 benefits. And the Labor Department estimates that most states will take about 3 weeks on average. And the Secretary of New Mexico's unemployment agency, his name is Bill McCamley, he said, we are basically building a brand new system with new rules and new reporting requirements with a new agency, and that takes time to do right. So, this is going to take a little bit of time, and states also have to determine whether the person claiming unemployment is eligible for the benefits, because as per the president's executive order, that person should be receiving at least $100 in regular weekly unemployment benefits, and then they would be eligible to receive the $300 federal benefit. So that's where things stand right now, and these eligibility requirements can indeed be quite complex. I've done other videos talking about that. Just so that you know, in New Mexico, individuals who claim unemployment with dependents can receive an extra $50 on top of their weekly unemployment benefits. So there's that sort of factor in New Mexico. It's unclear, according to Mr. McCamley, whether that $50 would count towards a $100 threshold. So there are these things that actually complicate the scenario, because the states are not clear about this. They have to ask the Treasury. The Treasury has to issue guidance. And then that, by the way, that leads to a holdup in the delivery of the funds to the states. I believe that when the dust settles on all of this and when all of this is behind us, I believe that the state unemployment benefit systems across the country will be streamlined. Right now, they are not streamlined. Different states do it differently. They have a different formula. I think the formulas will continue to be different, but the level of automation in the systems to be able to quickly engineer the transfer of funds, I believe all of that is going to be completely re-engineered and completely modernized once this is all over. But as far as those of us who are suffering right now and waiting for the funds. Unfortunately, because the system was not built to withstand this kind of chaos, this kind of confusion, and these volumes, we're talking millions and millions of individuals. Over 1 million individuals a week have filed claims. In fact, the most recent numbers suggested that number went below 1 million. But still, that's a lot of people. I mean, we're talking tens of millions of people waiting for unemployment. So again, Mr. McCamley said these sorts of questions on how to implement these new programs really show how complicated this system is. Also, about 6% of eligible unemployment claims beneficiaries in Colorado receive less than $100 a week. And that would mean that those individuals do not receive the additional benefit, according to the Deputy Executive Director of Colorado's Labor Department. And his name is Cher Havind. And Miss Havind said, that is just one of the many programming requirements we have before us. She did not know whether Colorado would start sending out the extra aid because it was unclear whether the state would provide an extra $300 or $400 a state. It seems is still figuring those things out. So as of right now, almost 16 million individuals are receiving unemployment benefits through regular state programs. This is for the week ending the 1st of August. According to the Labor Department, this is where things stand right now. And the South Dakota governor, Kristi Noem, announced that the state would not deliver any enhanced benefit as per the president's executive order. And Ms. Noem said, my administration is very grateful for the additional flexibility that this effort would have provided, but South Dakota is in the fortunate position of not needing to accept it. So that's what happened in South Dakota. And so basically, projections are that depending on the number of states that ask for these benefits, all of the money, which is right around $44 billion in the DRF fund, would run out within a month and a half if all states participated. And so this would create quite a predicament for a lot of individuals. Now, there was also another article that you can see on your screen from CNBC that said that there were many states, and I mentioned these states earlier: Arizona, Colorado, Iowa, Louisiana, Missouri, New Mexico, and Utah were the first states to be approved for the extra $300 a week. And South Dakota has declined assistance, and first movers will likely get more money, according to experts. So the assistance could last as little as 3 weeks in some states, because the way the Labor Department is allocating money, I did outline a 5-page FEMA document. It was a 5-page guidance document that was issued by FEMA yesterday that basically suggested that states would get money depending on the level of unemployment. So it does seem, though, that some states, even if they have high unemployment, because they have high unemployment, they would get more money, but they would also run out of the money faster. So according to this CNBC report, some states could run out of money in as little as 3 weeks. So that's basically what's happening. In fact, here's a chart on your screen, and this is from the CNBC website. This again gives you a sense of the continuing claims for unemployment benefits. There's just a lot of unemployment claims, and this is broken down into state benefits in the dark blue portion and the PUA claims in the light blue portion. So again, there are a lot of unemployment claims, and the money is running out pretty quickly, and the money is indeed retroactive to August 1st. But again, the money is expected to run out fairly quickly. Now, just to be clear, this supplement comes on top of the state UI benefits. States on average pay about $308 a week. In June, according to the Labor Department, some states like Louisiana and Mississippi paid less than $200 for the week. Now, states approved for funding are only guaranteed to get 3 weeks worth of federal assistance, according to that 5-page FEMA memo that I did highlight on our channel yesterday. Experts believe that early adopters could end up getting more money and could end up having more benefits for their state residents than others. So again, this depends on your state-specific implementation. And again, there's a lot of disagreement about the federal unemployment benefits extension. And hopefully there'll be some consensus between the House and between the administration about the extension of federal unemployment benefits. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. My name is Dr. Nitin Choda with Ignition Time. If you learned something new, please click the like button. I would really appreciate it. Please become a part of our community. Subscribe and enable notifications so you get instant updates from us about future videos from Ignition Time. Also, we release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. We would appreciate having you on our channel and becoming a part of our community. And if you don't know anything about me, my name is Dr. Nitin Choda. I've had the privilege, the honor of living the American dream, and I'm going to help you live your American dream if you give me the opportunity. Thank you so much for watching. If you do want to get added to our breaking news and alerts list, get your cell phone out, send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000. That's 70000, and you'll get added to our SMS list. You can also get added to our email list, and you can opt out at any time that you want. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video at ignition time. Take care. Bye.